The unexpected opportunity. Nneoma, a successful African wedding planner in her 40s, sat in her office surrounded by vibrant fabrics and African art. Despite her thriving career, she felt suffocated by the constant questions from family and friends about her personal life. When are you getting married? Don't you want children? The pressure was relentless. Nneoma's phone rang, breaking the silence. It was her cousin calling from Nigeria. "Nneoma, I have a proposal for you," her cousin said, excitement dripping from her voice. "A prominent family wants you to plan their daughter's wedding in Accra, Ghana. They're willing to pay top dollar and give you creative freedom." Nneoma's heart skipped a beat. This was the opportunity she'd been waiting for, a chance to showcase African culture and traditions on a grand scale. The challenge Nneoma arrived in Accra, and the warm Ghanaian air enveloped her like a hug. She met the bride Akua, a vibrant young woman with a clear vision for her special day. "I want our wedding to be a fusion of traditional Ghanaian and modern elements," Akua said, her eyes shining with excitement. Nneoma's creative juices began to flow. She threw herself into the planning process, immersing herself in Ghanaian culture and traditions. The connection. As Nneoma worked closely with Akua's family, she met their friend Kofi, a charming and successful entrepreneur. They struck up a conversation, bonding over their shared love of African culture and food. Kofi, smiling. "You're not what I expected, Nneoma. You're confident, poised, and beautiful." Nneoma, laughing. "And you're not what I expected either, Kofi. You're charming, kind, and genuinely interested in getting to know me." The turning point. As the wedding day approached, Nneoma found herself drawn to Kofi's warmth and kindness. She began to see the world through his eyes, and her own desires and dreams started to surface. On the wedding day, Nneoma's masterpiece unfolded flawlessly. Akua and her groom Kwame exchanged vows under a stunning kente cloth canopy, surrounded by friends, family, and traditional Ghanaian music. As Nneoma watched the happy couple dance, Kofi approached her. Kofi, smiling. "You know, Nneoma, I've been watching you. You're an incredible woman with a heart full of love. I think you deserve to be celebrated just like this happy couple." Nneoma's heart skipped a beat. For the first time in her 40s, she felt seen, heard, and appreciated. The new beginning, Nneoma and Kofi's connection blossomed into a romance. They explored the Ghanaian culture together, hand in hand. As they stood on the beach watching the sunset over the Atlantic Ocean, Kofi turned to Nneoma and said, "You know, I've always wanted to experience life with someone who shares my passions and values. Would you like to explore this journey with me?" Nneoma smiled, feeling a sense of peace and happiness wash over her. "I'd love to," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the couple. Nneoma knew that this was just the beginning of her own happily ever after story.